Look, man. Where? Oh, I see. My, oh my. Bowen, look over there. Wow, is that culture? Yes.
My goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Las Culturistas.
Ding dong, Las Culturistas calling.
Look around.
At how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Why does it feel like a brand new thing?
podcast?
It feels like
This is episode 1 of
we have
Las
a set.
Culturistas. And we need to take for granted, this is a first.
This is we have never actually had a visual identity.
We've never had
and
a visual
therefore
identity.
we've never really had an identity. This podcast, one of the things, it's received critical acclaim. It's won the iHeart Podcast of the Year award twice.
Mm-hmm.
It's never had an identity until today.
This is the best set I've ever been on. And that includes
I would
Wicked.
move in here.
Yes.
And that includes Wicked?
That includes
Say that
Wicked.
again on the mic.
This is the best set I've ever been on, and that includes Wicked.
And we're also talking about the vibes.
The
vibes in
vibes.
here are better than that of Wicked.
Ina Burke, Damris, our amazing production designer, everyone in this room, y'all fucking tore this shit up. This is amazing. Round of applause for everybody. This is amazing. Thank you, guys.
In a second, we're going to fly in the champagne, but not before we say this. There's a fridge here. With the thing is, we're living in a post there's a fridge era. Look what he's got. And by the way, we haven't been recording live because we took a little break.
Yes.
The amount of times that Celsius has come up on this podcast, why aren't we the face of Celsius?
I think they must have some exclusivity with the Theo Vons of the world where they're like, we
Really?
can't give those gay guys.
Well, one thing I'll say is we really are giving it away for free.
We are.
We're just...
And yeah. Meanwhile, we slay an ad read.
Listen, if you write us a good ad,
And if a human being writes
Yeah.
us an ad.
which is what brings us to the topic of the episode, which is AI.
Wait,
We obviously are.
what is that? No, this morning,
Imagine.
Greta shows me some girl, random girl, God bless her.
Love random girls on the internet.
Greta just goes, you need to see this. It was a girl at the beach going, I mean, can we just pause for a sec on how terrible data centers are and just say, please pick up your trash off the beach? And that'll make things a little better. She wants to start at the very beginning.
She's saying
at day
there's
one.
so many things we haven't figured out yet before we move on to data centers, which is so complicated. We can all agree, pick up your trash on the beach.
She's not wrong, but she's not right.
I have to tell you, there are so many people out there who are so incredibly wrong whilst being incredibly right.
Us? We're wrong all
You'll
the
see
time.
today many times. You ask for a culture catch-up, you're going to get one. And let that be the occasion.
Let that be occasion. And speaking of occasions, let's fly in the flutes and the shams.
It's the reason for the season. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Real
Kate.
glass, so everyone be careful.
Everybody be careful.
They didn't make the set safe for us babies. Okay, Vove Clicquot. I feel like Mariah. And it's the
Carrie.
30th anniversary of Daydream, so
Daydream. Oh, and there's an amazing thank you, sir. Love when a handsome guy pours me shams.
We have to usually go to some sort of airline for that.
Yes.
Talk to one of those gay guys who run the show. Oh, flight attendant. That's what they're called.
That's what they're called.
To them, to us, and to
Day one of this podcast.
And we said maybe this is the 500th.
Yes.
We'll see what we feel.
I bet we're closer to 600 than we are 500 at this point.
It's so crazy we haven't said something yet. It is, can I say, I'm now clocking minutes into this podcast. It's so crazy that the first thing that happened and that we've already cheers, and if you think we're not going to cheers again, you're deeply mistaken. You're one of the wrong people. Bowen will be starring in Oh, Mary as Mary on Broadway!
Clink.
Clink for a third time!
I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm happy to talk about it.
Don't ask him about his process, you vultures.
I'm happy to talk about my process.
Can we though? Because I've known about this now for...
It's been months.
It has been a very long time.
And
it's hard. It's hard not to say that Bowen Yang is in Oh,
but
Mary.
I had to like lie a bunch.
Yeah.
I had to do the thing where people were like, I heard, and I'm like, oh no, it fell through.
It fell.
Because
you went as far as to say confirm. So in the reality, you confirmed that it happened and it fell through.
Because I was like, that's the best way to sort of
most credible.
It's most credible because Sam put the fear of God in me. He was like, it was just such a bummer because the news about Maya leaked before we announced, and it was just a real fucking bummer. And I was like, oh no, I better keep this under wraps. I'd been telling everyone.
Yeah. How soon after you found out did I know? I'm also trying to figure out when you told me.
Yeah. It was like a week after because like you were in LA. Like I wanted to tell you in person.
Flitting off.
I
was flitting off in LA. Doing God knows what.
What have you been doing in LA?
We're not talking about me yet. Don't worry, guys. Soon you're getting some of me. But okay. So you're saying process.
So literally could not have happened without you.
What?
Because who do we run into at the Tonys but the queen, Michelle Uranowitz?
Yeah. So I knew Michelle from school.
Yes.
She was a standout actress. She's become your acting coach in this regard.
She's become the
girl,
the movement queen. She throws. She holds classes for anybody.
Yes.
Via Tish, I believe.
Yeah, I've only ever known her as being the coolest person I've been in a room with when I was in a room with her. And then actually we had never really met until that night.
I didn't really meet her until like the summer either.
Right. Yeah. And so then I am thrilled to hear, I think because I told you I had this great conversation with her, that you were going to work with her for Oh Mary.
You inspired me.
I'm happy to inspire. Always happy to inspire.
But you always do.
Okay, so you've been cracking shit open or what?
Yes, and this woman, she gets elemental with it. Because I've worked with people before, like in a coachy capacity.
Yeah,
and it's been great. It's just like I walk away from them being like, okay, I think I get it.
Yeah. But you're viscerally getting.
I'm so. In the pocket is not the right term. I'm neurally linked. I am her Banshee. She is my avatar. She is my Navi.
She's riding you, but you're neurally linked.
I am
neurally. Could it be a word? We'll find out.
It
Becca
is a
Ramos.
word.
Neurally,
yes.
NEU.
Sounds like a startup, but yes.
RALLY.
NEURAL. Yeah, you got it. When are we doing? Oh, wait a minute.
Trusting you.
Adverb, meaning in a way that relates to nervous system, or electronic.
An adverb. Absolutely.
We are neurally connected. It's actually roller culture number 3. We are neurally connected.
Who's the Banshee? Who's the Navi?
This is so fascinating.
I think we swap.
I think you are the brain.
You look, and this is a compliment. You look like a Navi.
I've been told this so many times, and it came up again, obviously, because we did go to the world, and we'll get to it again soon. Don't worry, guys, because you're gonna get a little bit more of me and Disney updates. But first, this. So
that's all. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're neurally linked to someone who is guiding you to
the beach
in an Avatarian, Navian sense.
Because where do they go in Flight of Passage? They go to the beach. They go everywhere.
Everywhere. You guys, in Flight of Passage, and we're gonna get more into it in a little bit. But they go everywhere. The beach, the stars, the cave, heaven.
Now, and funnily enough, she also worked with Miss Betty Gilpin, who you have to watch Widow's Bay.
All I've heard is that, okay, so I want to say 2 things. One, I will watch this because it's like The Hunt. It's I'm incapable of resisting the idea of Betty Gilpin slaying. So that's why I watched The Hunt.
You said this about Lady Gaga during art pop era when you were like, yeah, I like Gaga, but you said the words, I will always be interested in what she's doing.
You remember that I said that?
2013.
By the way, I was like, what,
22.
22 years old. I'm saying I will always be interested in what Lady Gaga is doing in art pop era.
That means a lot.
Can I say I was recently confronted about what my top 3 Gaga albums were?
Okay.
You can't take art pop out of that top 3.
No way.
You can't. You can try physically to attack me. I have studied the ways in which people try to wrestle art pop from a Little Monsters top 3, you won't be getting that
I don't
here.
think that happens anymore.
Well, not anymore.
But back in the day,
We've had to be very vicious in our defense.
I think we're gonna have this treatment to Chromatica.
I already
in the
see it
years to come.
starting, and I'm not interested in having the conversation. But just know I'm learning how to defend myself against the attacks, lest they come.
So Widow's Bay,
Should they come?
should they? Widow's Bay, I think you would enjoy.
I have to watch it. I will say people don't necessarily understand how sensitive I am when I say I'm sensitive, because I had a panic attack before the Hilary Duff concert because someone described to me the Perez Hilton video. Someone described it to me.
Which was their first mistake.
I hit the ground.
This was a good friend of yours who should have known not to go into detail about the Perez Hilton self-mutilation.
Dave Mazzoni doesn't know better than to not do that at this point, and that's why I love Dave. Because he will just be himself.
Yeah.
No matter what. Always.
I love the man.
Love him.
He
I'm
didn't
like,
he know that you were a little bit stoned? Can we reveal?
well, let's just say I was at one of my favorite restaurants
Before seeing one of your favorite artists.
before seeing our girl.
Oh my God, I'm so sad I couldn't go.
Bowen got sick.
I got sick.
You think Disney germs were the
but then none of
culprit.
y'all got sick.
Melissa got sick.
I think there's something.
Tactile. And I do want you to say we're making a lot of people brave today.
Born This Way Foundation.
One of
It's
the
very
things
Born
about
This Way Foundation.
this podcast, Las Culturistas, is it's one of the key elements of the Born This Way Foundation. And we've been working with Cynthia for years.
Oh my God. Wait.
By the way, I know we're going to talk about the girls today, but I just want to say I'm having such a Gaga moment again.
Yeah. What brought this on?
I don't know.
Can
I tell you something?
You were watching interviews of her.
You know how there's famously 3 eras: circus, surveillance, well, Christmas, and then there's another one:
Circus, surveillance, and Christmas.
circus, surveillance, Christmas, and then like summer, like summer,
Sure, like Zara Larsson right now.
and maybe forever. I do think Zara Larsson should be summer forever, and I'm going to
Swedish
tell
summer,
her that
when
she
she
comes. Because I think she has an opportunity if she wants to be Jimmy Buffett coded. And someone should take that lane. I don't want it to have to be me.
No, and it should be a Swedish person.
I'm just saying Zara Larsson at this rate could have a Margaritaville if she
She's
wants
funny
that.
enough. She gives you.
It's the seashells. It's the delectable pop.
Yeah. It's the delectable. It's like a Swedish gummy.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like when I'm listening to Gaga, I'm having more fun. And a lot of the girls right now are discussing in their music lyrically, this is how I feel about my station in the public eye.
Authenticity, which plays into surveillance, which
Yes.
we are now, which is bearing down on all of us.
And I think it's kind of like sometimes they all get the same idea, but in different ways, because I think it's obviously a cultural response. And I think they're all sort of responding to comment and perception culture at the same time.
It's the Taylor, Charlie,
Yep.
Ari trifecta at this moment.
Yeah.
They're all at this time have recently gone about authenticity in their own individual ways.
Yes. And so Mayhem was just a moment a bit ago that we weren't doing that. I will also say this opens up a huge avenue for me to be enjoying the fuck out of Confessions too, which we have not discussed on this podcast because we haven't not had the opportunity to do.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Danceteria feels like a song we've always had.
Well, it's Vogue new.
Basically.
It's like these are the names of people I love, and here we go, and this was the vibe at Danceteria.
I hope that if I ever run into Debbie Mazar on the 3rd floor, whatever we're doing turns into a party.
Well, Debbie, I have to imagine that Debbie's a little bit like, fuck. Now this is what everyone's going to be saying to me for the rest of my life.
Do you think she's mad though? Where did the champagne go?
Oh, no,
it
Dan took it away.
So you brought her all the way over there.
I think Debbie and Madonna have a really. I'm just gonna. I'm totally
just because
conjecturing.
Debbie Mazar came up, I feel like I should have a full champagne
I think
glass.
Debbie and Madonna have such a beautiful and
kindly.
also complicated. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, we also have to talk about, speaking of beautiful and complicated relationships with Madonna, we also have to talk about who we ran into literally the other night after Little Shop of Horrors when we went to, yes, say it with us, Bar Central.
Rosie O'Donnell.
We just ran into her.
And the first thing she says to us is she looks at Matt, she goes, "You said that nice thing about me at the Tonys."
And then I grabbed both her hands in mine. Both. I said, and I clutched them and I said, "I did. And it's because I love you so much and you should have been up there." And then she was like, that was very kind. She didn't like agree and say, "Yeah, I should have." That did not happen. She remained graceful.
I don't think she wants to be on a stage. I think she's fine with being on a Watch What Happens.
Yeah.
I don't think she wants to be on a huge platform on display like that. So that like the people that she's dealt with.
100%. I do just think sometimes, and don't worry because we then quickly pivoted to how much she needs to come on the podcast, and I do think we'll have a time with her.
I think we would have a time.
But I will say that we would, I think, benefit from the healing moment that would be restoring Rosie O'Donnell to a place where she can entertain us en masse, because I think she's one of the most important and effortless comedian / host, and who really put that first part first that we've had the privilege of being able to have access to, and the fact that our access to her was just cut off for me is shitty.
I agree. I think a lot of the cut offness is her own choice.
Sure.
And I don't think we should force her out into the open.
Although it's an invitation, at least to come here.
Of course, although she did
take our show.
It did surprise me and delight me that she was so flattered by your comment.
First of all, and
which
then
makes me think that
I
she
realized
does
you
want
hadn't
that.
met yet. So you had never met
her.
So I turned. I'm like, "Do you know Bowen?" And then she said, "I believe you guys clasped both hands."
I don't remember. I was blacked out. I was emotionally.
Now let me correct the record.
No, I was not on anything. I was very emotional meeting her.
I for some reason knew that you would feel that way.
It's Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, not since Meredith Marks have I been so sure that you would need encouragement.
I was thinking about you.
What?
You would need encouragement. That you were
for Rosie?
So overwhelmed after meeting Rosie the rest of that.
No, I honestly like. It must be the medication talking, because I am not nervous anymore to like be like, "Hey," like, I don't know. I would have went under the table 2 years ago.
I love this.
Under the table. Is that anything? It must be the medication talking. Is that anything?
Sounds like Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett could never.
He was never on meds.
And I want to just respectfully, because I realized what I just did. I said Jimmy Buffett could never after I sang. That wasn't the way Jimmy Buffett sang. You know what I mean?
But it sounds like Meatloaf, Jimmy Buffett. Like it's like some kind of.
It was kind of giving, not Kenny Rogers, but not. You know what I mean? Who sang "Islands in the Stream"? Yeah, Kenny Rogers, right?
Yeah.
Why? Where are my Kenny Rogers people? I'm looking at every single person in the eyes, and it's like, oh, there you are, Becca Ramos. There's my Kenny Rogers girly.
Googled must be the medication talking song. There is none.
Well, I knew what I was doing was brand new. I was just asking, is it anything like? Is it a hit?
It is not a hit.
It is not a hit.
Your next album is supposedly about vacation, but I think you can make it you can sort of fold in the surprise, which is it's about being medicated.
Well, I'm going to Grand Rapids for 4 days to see the boys actually over Labor Day weekend.
That's so nice.
I may actually put pen to paper.
I love that. You should go to Saugatuck.
What's that?
I think it's the gay. It's the gay lake.
Yeah.
It's the Epcot.
Yeah. Oh, and Danceteria. Did we talk enough about Madonna? Probably not.
Probably not. I mean,
I don't fuck with it.
Amazing. Well, I will. One of my favorite moments ever, I'm realizing, was just her on that German show being like, "I have a problem with the fact that that it's hot and there's no air in here. I'm suffocating.
Open
the door now." It's unbelievable. I know, and the best part, she says it for the end.
Unbelievable.
She says it for the end, and then she goes, "Just give me a fan."
Just give me a fan.
And the last line is, "I can't even think to answer a question."
Can I also say the temperature in here rocks?
Rocks.
Did you
I
guys
love it.
also change that?
I love it here.
Did you change everything for the better? Why am I about to burst into tears?
You're so emotional. So the medication is not stopping you from feeling emotion.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could certainly have a panic attack. I'll
Yeah,
say with the way I hit the ground. To say nothing of by the way, I
Hilary
was
Duff.
back in like 30 minutes.
And oh God, that Hilary Duff show looked amazing. She brought out Good
It was
Charlotte. She sang
she brought out
Good Charlotte. They sang the anthem part 2.
Yes,
part
they
1
did, Bowen.
Part
The one
1
that goes, "This is the anthem, throw all your hands up, yo!
So
Don't
good.
wanna be
Just
you!"
like you.
Oh, which, by the way, kicked off a whole couple days of nostalgia listening for me. I ended up listening to Yellow Card
Oh wow.
last night. Can I just say something? Broken these fragile things now, and I can't pick up the pieces.
we had a really nice, because like we were forced to listen to a bunch of different shit all the time.
Yeah, we had eclectic taste because you
The
had to
culture was
use the
eclectic.
radio, and they had to answer a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, by the way, she was amazing. Why is Roommates?
the best song. Why is
I
Mature
was-
still the best song?
By the way, you know who we were next to? Doug Peck.
Oh,
Just love being at a show with Doug Peck.
Doug
Because I
is
look
the-
over during the singing, and he opens up his eyes to be like, yeah,
Michelle Uranowitz is the Doug Peck of acting to me.
really good to have that person
Witchy
in your life.
Witchy legends who know the fucking craft.
What are you most excited about doing in O'Mary? Is there...
I hired another coach, Actors Accent Access. She's a lady who lives in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And for the audition, I was like, I want to go Scouse or Brummie, Birmingham or Liverpool.
Got it.
Even though in the script it does say Cockney. And Sam, if you want to push back on this in
So
rehearsal,
you haven't yet had this conversation.
I'm prepared to do it Scouse. I'm prepared to do it Liverpool.
I think that would be good. Even just from hearing you say that one word, I think it would be good. I think you need to follow your heart.
Because the way a Scouse person would say,
Live about.
she would go, rip the trousers. It's like almost, it's Scottish. It's very Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to do
The medley? Have you...
the medley. I'm so nervous, but yes, I'm so excited.
Why are you nervous?
It's just
Just
a lot.
give it-
It's just a big
Give it some
old,
zazz.
I mean, it closes out. I mean, not to spoil, but it's an amazing, it is a reverie. Like I
It is a reverie.
I have to meet it at the reverie. Anyway,
September
15th through
15th
December 6th.
through December
I will not
6th.
be on October 3rd and 4th.
What's happening then?
My dad is getting an award for engineering in Washington, D.C. And he's treating it like the biggest honor anyone's ever received in the
Got it.
history of the world,
Okay.
which it kind of is. And
So
I
what
love
will
him.
happen then? Hannah Solo will...
Hannah Solo will tread the board.
You're going to get to spend so much...
I can't wait to hang out with Hannah.
And by the
what I'm
time
most
it's over,
excited.
you're going to be inseparable.
That's what I'm most excited about is hanging out with Hannah and like Julian and like
Yeah.
Barrett and Philip, like everybody. Like I'm so like that is such a great group. I went to
It
go
is.
to I met them at Din Tai Fung one day because it was Simu's last weekend and Simu took them all out because Simu was Mary's teacher and Simu took them all out to Din Tai Fung and he was like come and I was like and that was right when I was like I think I'm gonna do it. And we all ate dumplings together, and it was just such a sweet vibe. They were like, "We love everyone just loves each other." It's so
love
cute.
that.
And then they're like, Meg's having a great time with them.
It looks like it. I mean, they're up to their antics.
They're up to their antics.
I do have to go see that.
I have to see Meg.
God, I have. It always feels like you turn the corner and there's because now they announced Lolly is going to do it in the
I
UK,
know.
and I was supposed to. I'm also bummed I'm not going to be able to see Ari's tour. I was supposed to go to.
I know.
UK. No, I'm not going anymore.
Darn it.
Yeah,
And she's singing
I
Petal.
had to. I know she's singing some of Petal. So shall we about Petal?
Absolutely.
Petal, for me, it's like horny enough
Mm-hmm.
where it satisfies the pop star Ariana thing.
Yes.
And like, I don't know, lyrically, like, is it actually this feral thing that's saying everything and going no holds barred? No, but she the way that she kind of like characterizes her audience here, which is like that perceptive, the people that are talking about her, works as Ariana Grande as well. Like I Do and Big Feelings, I think are about the subject of the audience, but she's able to map them in ways that I really enjoy.
Yes.
Ariana Grande doing.
I think the feralness, the feral, if that's the right word, the noun, I think that is in the conception of it, but I think in the execution of the album, it is like about restraint.
Right.
She's gonna belt at the fucking show. She's not gonna belt. She's gonna keep it well placed and ethereal on the track.
Yeah.
It is in conflict very purposefully with the production, as in like the noise, which is like what this album is about. It's about her versus the noise of being like one of the most like talked about people. Yeah. And pretty genius, I think. And I think like a lot of people have a lot to say about like, what is she singing about? What is she frustrated about that she's not being specific enough? But I feel like it's the specificity is all projected in that it's like already preconceived by the audience.
It would feel cheap if she were to come out and be like, this is exactly how I feel. I feel like what makes her the daughter of Mariah to me is that in retrospect, Mariah still allowed you to project a lot onto her early music.
She never sang about
exactly.
Tommy. Yeah.
She was never like, Tommy's doing this to me. It was like, even in Butterfly and all through Emancipation, even like how she was feeling about her circumstances, because Mariah, just as much as Ariana, was picked the fuck apart and always found her craft to be her like guiding light through that. So for me, it's like the way that Ariana is also the daughter of Mariah is she's thinking about things in a more artistically and musically holistic way. Ariana Grande knows what her voice can do, just like Mariah did. And she's scaping a track. Like Ariana Grande is saying, this is the way, because I think she's even said that her most...
Her actual talent is not her voice, even though she knows it's technically special. Her real talent is her ear.
Yeah, her voice is not her only instrument.
Yeah.
And so she's using the instruments that she has at her disposal as a producer to create this thing. And to me, it's like, that's why she's just like far and away the most technically proficient and therefore inventive pop star that we have.
That's why she's on Ableton or Logic or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's like she's in flow state because this is her real art.
Right.
Is putting these sounds together. That's why like that video goes viral of her doing positions.
Yeah.
Where she's layering and she's like, move that back. I want to come in on the like it's she gets all galaxy brain with that.
Yeah.
I think that is what people are maybe not totally bringing to the fore with this conversation. It's like, this is all incredibly by design. She's been recording since January, February. The songs are very adaptable to her and the audience, right? Like
you want to look back on these albums and be like able to project on them. You don't want them to feel dated or like they're trapped in time, which like, I don't know. I don't think everyone is as successful as she is when they try to tackle the perceptions. And when an artist decides, okay, like right now, what I'm going to focus on is everyone else focusing on me. That is tough to accomplish because you don't always succeed in not just feeling like a total narcissist who has all these tools at their disposal. Like she's creating a lot of stuff. Like I don't need to know anything about her to have sex to Like I Do. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. That's also I'm on the record that Positions was my fuck album of the pandemic.
You've said that.
I don't need to know anything about.
It was everyone's fuck album.
Not like me. If you had seen me.
Positions was my election album, unfortunately.
An election and
because it came out around November 2020.
I mean, it certainly did. Well, what was my election album?
We all had one.
Everyone says song of the summer, bitch. What's your album of the election?
Album of the election.
That's Real Culture number 8. Everyone says song of the summer, bitch. What's your album of the election? I mean, I will say that I've never seen such a positions-esque candidate than Abdul El Sayed.
What does that mean? Hottie.
What I'm saying is, I think that people saying he reminds them of Obama. I think what you're saying is you are attracted to this political candidate at this moment.
You want to
and
take
he's also inspiring in an actual way.
You want to take your oven mitt, your mitten, or whatever they call it in Michigan.
I think they call it all sorts of weird things.
The hand.
I'm so happy to have a break from discourse where you hear this word said this way. Michigander.
I don't think we're having a break from that. Well, I don't think we're having...
Never shade.
We're about to go into an election. The primary is over.
So aware of that.
But Michigan is very... And you're about to go there.
I am going to go to Grand Rapids. But I'm going to see people who don't say it like Michigander.
How are you supposed to say it? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm not here to teach a Shakespeare acting class. I'm not Michelle Uranowitz herself. Movement and more. But I will say something like, this would be nice. Michigander.
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 You want to be a little British inflection Madonna with that. Just give me a fan.
Just get me a fan. Michigander. Well, she's a Michigander.
She's a Michigander. Oh, there you go. Oh my God, it goes back to Madonna/Michigan.
It's actually Real Culture number 6.
Madonna is a Michigander. Is a Michigander. I can't even think to answer a question.
I can't even think to answer a question.
So funny. She's so funny.
Okay, we have to reveal something.
What?
We actually were supposed to host her album release party in New York, and she was coming on the pod. And unfortunately, it didn't work with her dates. They had to move around, and we were, because we needed
a break.
We were committed to having a break in July.
And the break was an occasion for the set to be built.
It was the reason for the season that is the set.
I just want to say...
can you get into it?
I was real. Can I just get... You will feel so
get
vindicated.
This off your chest.
The entire time we were in the black, sort of liminal space.
The void.
You were like, I don't know. And I was like, I think it works. It's very like anti-set. Like every podcast has a set right now. I think ours, it's so refreshing that ours is just black curtains and white chairs.
I never liked it.
And I have to agree.
But I'm always willing to try things, gentlemen.
I want to apologize.
You don't have to apologize to me because it's good that we tried. Everything happens for a reason. Is this clocking to you?
You said to me after you panic attacked to the Perez Hilton moment.
And then rallied for H Duff.
I was like, oh my God, are you okay? I can't believe that happened. I'm so sorry. You said, sometimes it doesn't clock to people that I'm so sensitive. And I was kind of a bitch and I was like, yeah, it really doesn't clock to people.
Yeah, but then I'm on the ground like in Soho. Fully
Terrible.
Me on the ground in Soho. It took me 3 tries to get up.
Were you
I'm all because someone simply described what happened.
So then it was Soho
in the video.
It was Soho like at like during like happy hour time.
I would describe the time as being 6:15 p.m.
Yeah, you were on the ground and people were just kind of walking past you.
They hate me in the streets, Bowen. But when they hate me in the streets, they see me coming in the streets.
The streets are a little bit. The streets are a little bit suffused with something manic right now.
Oh, you don't say. Could it be Amazon-like humidity, which was something I saw actually reported?
But they described it that way.
Let me also get you into my perspective on this. I get a text again at a time I would describe as 6:15 p.m. from my friend Alyssa. Oh my God, I have a random ticket that I got. Random extra ticket to Olivia Rodrigo.
Amazing.
Pop-up show at Warsaw in Greenpoint. Tiny
space. Tough.
I go there. Olivia, you are the girl. You are the one. It was 110 degrees in the space.
And you suspect that she cut a few songs from her
I have a
list.
feeling, because she didn't play vampire.
Didn't play vampire and didn't play begged.
Didn't play begged and didn't play vampire. That's not to say that the set list wasn't incredible. She's now at the point where she's got 3 excellent albums
I
and things are
commend
going to
her
get cut.
for cutting the show short.
Someone I was with was mad that she chose to do Making the Bed instead of a couple of things. And I was like, you better let that girl do Making the Bed if she wants to do Making the Bed.
Let her do Making the Bed.
Let her do Making the Bed. Also, another thing I love about that crowd, not kids.
Right.
Because you go see Olivia Rodrigo in
never
concert
know.
and it's like, okay, there's kids screaming.
You never know.
This was like cool Brooklyn people in their 20s and 30s.
Warsaw, Greenpoint.
She was great. It was 120 degrees. And then I looked it up and they were like, oh, it's because temperatures are coming up from South America up the East Coast. Like, I guess there's some weather event happening where it's like bringing Amazon-esque humidity to New York. Like the other night, it was the Amazon.
Yeah, it was the Amazon.
At the Olivia Rodrigo concert.
It was the Amazon when I went to go see Michigander. If there's a place to be while there's Amazonian humidity in New York City,
It's seeing a delightful show.
it's
like
at the
Schmigadoon.
Nederlander. Like
It's at the Nederlander.
Seeing Schmigadoon. Excellent show. I was very, very gagged.
They put on quite the show there down
Anna
in the Nederlander.
Gasteyer.
Yeah, she's kind of a lethal weapon of being funny and talented.
And I was like, I can't believe I don't know, I'm gagged. Like,
I know, and then you talk to her after. She's like, "Hey,
how are you?
yeah." She met my parents. That was a delight.
I know her kids' names: Francis, Ulysses.
Her kids are icons.
Kids are icons.
All right, I did make a little bit of a list here
Okay.
so that we don't make that. Okay, and let's just actually read the list as I wrote it because I think we went to Disney
Yeah.
and I wrote down, "I will literally never forget you."
We went on the Kilimanjaro Safari at the Animal Kingdom. A ride that some might say you kind of do to pass the time if you're waiting for Flight of Passage.
No,
Not
anymore.
I hadn't been on the Kilimanjaro Safari ride for many years.
It's at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Should you want to go on
We
out
were not rained down.
What
We-
happened was Avatar went down, okay? And sometimes rides, they go down.
Totally.
And it's not an indictment. It's just what happens sometimes with these technological marvels. Mm-hmm. And so we had time.
We had time.
We went on the Expedition Everest. We had one friend with us, Patrick Foley. He didn't do so well on it.
But the start of his arc was that was the start of his arc. By the end, he was loving
Life.
Did
Tron twice.
did Tron twice, adored Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah.
And then to wait for our time at Flight of Passage, we went on the Kilimanjaro Safari tour. Our driver and our guide,
We were the luckiest people.
star cast member
Angel.
throughout the entire property,
Literally named Angel.
named Angel, saying things like, I was hoping to see these girls, referring to flamingos.
Yeah. I was hoping I would see these ladies.
I was hoping I would see these ladies, or a group of elephants.
Oh, they're
Huddled
over
together.
there having a key.
Look, those elephants are having a key. What else did he say?
And then there was one moment where we were we were about to start the tour and we were kind of, feeling our oats. We were like, woo, excited for not the tour, Safari. Okay, which by the way, it's actually really culture. It's really culture number 5. A safari is a tour
of animals.
The animals. So we finally start, and before he's about to pull us into the safari area, he goes, and I can't even lie to you, I'm actually really excited.
And then
The best.
And then towards the end, we see a wild ostrich sort of like walking alongside us.
Yes.
Kind of like showing off.
Yeah.
Angel says, "Ooh, look at her stomping the runway." And then, as we disembark, we all gave Angel a huge round of applause.
Huge.
A star.
Because we also saw so many animals. It was a little overcast. We saw a lion.
And that
the
apparently-
lion was crazy.
The lion perched regally. We were like, this is crazy. Apparently that is the time to go. If it is overcast,
this vibe.
there were zebras.
This is a pillow on the new set. I don't know what to do with it.
And I was saying it's
But
too
it's here.
specific to be AI. It's too like a pink zebra with like
I just
goat horns.
Can anyone answer where this came from?
We'll ask Damaris.
This we have to know more about.
We have to know about the artist.
You know what I mean? Like, we have to know more about this because it's like everything is so, and there's a lot of jungle like animals in here. It's kind of giving the Kilimanjaro Safari.
I wanted the panther. I requested a panther.
You did? Okay.
Yes,
perfect.
yes. I was
What
like,
about her? Is this a monkey?
that's a monkey. Yeah, there's a lot of animals.
Oh, there's a whale tail.
Whale tail. My
In a
favorite.
responsible way. And then obviously these. Okay, so anyway.
So then as we disembark,
Yeah.
we applaud Angel. We say, we love you, Angel. Amazing job. Amazing. That is the time to go on the Kilimanjaro Safaris when it's overcast because the animals are out.
Yeah.
Angel says these words. I will literally never forget you.
I will
Literally never forget you. And I was like, that is
I was just like,
an ear hit for the ages.
I went on the Disney app
I left a great comment from
and I
Angel.
left a comment.
I commended Angel.
I had never done this before in my life.
Angel, if you're listening, anyone who works at WDW, please send this along to Angel at Animal Kingdom.
You have to, like, if you get Angel driving your safari, know that you will literally never
forget him.
And I also want to say thank you to we went there and we met Imagineering.
We met Imagineering.
We did the Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets.
So the occasion for going was after it was our honor to host Miss Piggy at the Culture Awards to promote
The honor was
ours to promote the Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. Mm-hmm. Disney Imagineering invited us to the parks.
They did.
And then gave us an amazing experience.
We did do the Rock and Roller Coaster.
Fabulous.
And it was fabulous. We had one thing after, which was, where was Miss Piggy?
But
Found out
she's in the pre-show.
She's in the pre-show. You get a different pre-show.
Yes.
Our pre-show featured Kermit.
Yes.
And I was happy to see him.
I was very happy to see Kermit.
And don't worry, because this is why you do repeat ridings.
This is why you do repeat ridings.
That's how you get Miss Piggy.
And I have to say, Kermit is dressed in a hoodie.
Yeah, Kermit looked hot in it.
Kermit looked hot.
Not me thinking Kermit was hot watching the pre-show of Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, and then Kermit comes up, and you're like interested.
Kermit with the kind.
I said, and I was kind
kind eyes and a big mouth.
You know who kind of gives Kermit? Fraser.
Oh.
Kind of gave Kermit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in so many ways, in all the best ways.
Like really sweet, attentive.
So sweet.
I know.
Little slip of a thing.
Oh. Yeah, he's Kermit.
He's kind of Kermit.
That made you Piggy.
Absolutely Miss Piggy. Hi-ya. It's all good there, by the way.
I know.
Everything's wonderful. It was just literally, open up the phone. When will I see you next?
Never. Well,
you're like, okay.
Isn't there, can I just say, in our 30s, isn't there nothing better than like an amicable separation?
There is no room for anything but that.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, and it would bum me out so much.
I know.
To have like that go down again. But I will say, I'm definitely dating again because I went out the other night and
I don't like this guy.
Well, I had it was one of the worst kisses in recorded history, and it did happen in Central Park. And he also did that little bit of a thing, and lovely guy. Yeah, but little bit of a thing where there was like some weird little choking,
hands on the clavicle,
and I was like, I kind of was just like,
wait a minute.
Well, this is dating in New York. Sometimes you die in Central Park. I wanted this lifestyle. Moved back. That Carrie Bradshaw lifestyle. Sometimes you're just getting a little choked out, and
a choke on
Central Park itself.
A choke on the first kiss is really wild.
Which was going bad
in public.
Which was going bad. I mean, no. Don't worry. It was in a place in Central Park that was extremely private. No one would have known if I had died.
Right, and he did that thing that sometimes happens when you're on a date. When you're, let's say, Matt Rogers, or someone with a podcast, he goes, and I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I did have to ask, because I did one time go on a date. I was dating someone who about 6 dates in,
Was like, I'm obsessed with you.
was like, I actually have to tell you something. I'm a huge fan
Right.
podcast.
That's fine,
allowing
which is
me
fine.
to like have said so many things.
Right.
It's not like with you where it's like you're Bowen Yang and so they know who you are. Like I occupy a different tier, which is like they may not. So when I'm on a date with someone having a nice time, I do sometimes I'm like, can I just ask you like what is the familiarity with me? Because
Totally.
I believe anything.
Totally.
And he let me know that he was not a fan and that I was like, well, as a C-list celebrity, I kind of have to ask. And I didn't know if it was a joke or not. I was like, I would say you're more D-list. And I was like
That's
work.
his way of flirting.
But for me, I think it was like a way of flirting. And I was just like, oh, maybe that's funny. But then minutes later, I would have a terrible kiss and be getting choked. So it's like,
For the maybe that's funny, like that's...
don't worry, I hung out with him for 2 more hours.
No,
We're so back.
There's literally, and Celeste said this when you were telling us this over drinks the other night.
Yeah.
They were like, you can't just like end the date early. Just be like, I gotta go. I don't
Can I
think-
tell you something? I wasn't having like a bad time.
Totally, but it doesn't need to be a bad time for it to be like, this is a waste of time.
I didn't even think it was a waste of time. You know what it was like? It's like, you know when you're on a date with someone and you're like, this is weird, but
Yes.
it could become
Always.
suddenly hot at any moment, which usually just means, let me drink more. You know what I mean? It usually just means like, maybe what I should do is just wait this out to see if it gets interesting, AKA I get drunk.
Right.
And then I remembered, oh, right, I'm 36, not 26, despite the fact that everyone on every dating app is 26.
So you can change your age range.
Gotta figure out how to do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Because definitely, certainly, most deaf, I'm seeing all 26-year-olds. And they're all in private equity, which, did you hear, is the hot new accessory this summer, a private equity boyfriend.
Hot new. Okay.
Hot new accessory.
accessory.
Hot new accessory
Oh, like,
is, of course, the private equity boyfriend.
love that. Love what they do, which is to kind of drive down value.
Well, I think it's like a rite of passage to tell everyone what you stand for and then go opposite all of that because of Dick.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
And I think we should
Allow people to do it once, maybe twice, depending
They
on the
can do it a
dick.
couple times.
Yeah.
You get to do it. You get to be, it's like you get to be Laverne Cox. You get to date a cop just to try it.
Yeah.
You know,
I completely understand that thing of being attracted to.
she didn't date a cop. She just dated a MAGA person.
She
right?
did. I thought she dated a MAGA cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it was both. Okay. Go.
I get being attracted to something you absolutely should not be
Yes.
attracted to. And it must suck to be in the public eye and also have that like thing where you don't want to shut down your life or you don't want to, and then all of a sudden like, yeah, you made that mistake you're supposed to make in private. You fucked that person you're supposed to be fucking in
This
private
is the-
and you're in public, so now you're kind of
This is
damned
what
to
I'm
this
saying.
thing.
This is the authenticity trap, and
Yeah.
people who listen to this podcast love that word.
Yeah.
It's giving surveillance state.
Oh,
It's like, hold on, why the fuck am I supposed to like? It's fear of being seen. It's the anxiety of being seen. It's like, which we're all sort of like. It's like reject all cookies. Reject all cookies.
Because to be seen is to be judged, which is to be, perceived and then understood as being something that didn't.
and most likely it's a misunderstanding.
Right.
So anyway, whatever.
But that's interesting to even think about the fact that like that's what everyone, it feels like, is talking about right
Yes.
now in art, because I do feel like all the like, you know what I mean? Like, even in a weird way in films, like with like Disclosure Day and stuff, it's like if people knew everything. This isn't exactly a good one-to-one, but it is like
No, but it's pretty applicable.
it's about how people might feel if they had the real or the right information.
Yes.
And it's like, that's kind of interesting in our culture that's even such a topic. It's like, we know this and you know this, and that is the tension that exists in everything.
Yes.
Is it's like, this lack of understanding,
Despite
need.
almost total knowledge or something.
Right.
Or not almost total, but just like a set of facts that like people. I haven't seen the movie.
Me neither. Can I tell you what's driving me? Actually, it was going to be my I don't think so, honey. Maybe it still will be. When people talk about someone's face acting.
That's
Oh my
acting.
God.
Zendaya's face acting.
Zendaya's face acting in this scene was amazing. Do you mean her acting? What her face acting? Like when someone because it just came with Disclosure Day at the end, the reporter
Yes, and everyone's gagged over
who
her.
slays down, and they were like, her face acting was some of the best face acting I'd ever seen. I was like, guys, what? She's also acting with her body and just remains still in this moment.
You mean nonverbal, which is slay.
I don't know. I guess yeah. Maybe what they're trying to say is her silent performance.
Yes.
What she did with just her eyes, or what she conveyed in this moment.
Right,
her face acting suggests a removal from the physical body.
Suggests like an absence of anything facial during dialogue.
Correctamundo, Bo.
Correctamundo, Bo?
Trying it out.
I like it.
Correctamundo.
Bo.
How about this?
Bo Mary.
It's gonna be
Oh, you coined Bo Mary.
Bo Mary.
Yeah. Okay, go.
After we record this episode, Troye Sivan is coming in to talk about
His
all sorts of
perfume?
things and being Troye Sivan.
Yeah.
We should drop Correctamundo into the episode
Correctamundo Tro.
until he calls it out.
We should call him Tro until he calls it out.
You want to call him Tro?
I'll call him Tro. Tro.
All right, you. Here's what we're gonna do, and you guys can see next week if it panned out. You try calling him Tro like a bunch and see when he calls it out.
Yeah. I bet I'm not the first person.
And I will say Correctamundo until he calls it out, and then if he's able to by the end of the episode, and please keep us honest here, Becca, can you keep us honest about this? We will say, so there was actually a hidden game happening during the episode, and we've never done this on Las Cultch.
And
What was weird about the episode?
Sure.
And then if he says like,
he'll say
you
something
were calling
else.
me Tro, and you were saying Correctamundo.
That's really good. And I actually want to try something with him that we should start on this episode.
Three-way. Feel the rush.
Feel the rush. The crush. We need to start queer handshake. The official queer handshake.
What will it look like?
So we should start the first move.
Oh.
So this, and then what's after that, you and I establish, and then he adds on the next
Okay, cool.
move.
Should we start right now?
Yeah, what should it be? Okay, so it'll be like...
You want to start wide. Okay, so that's the first
That's
one.
the first one. No. And then after that...
Oh. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Pull it back.
Okay, great.
So starting wide,
Yeah.
like...
That's great.
There's a... Oh!
So then, like, I think we build the handshake with select guests.
Oh my God, perfect. Okay, so Troy is next week.
Troy's
and then
next week.
Spike and Honey.
Spike and Honey.
That will be good.
That will be good. And then I think we'll go from there.
And we'll go from there. We just don't want to say because the next person is not confirmed.
Right.
But sometimes that's a way to confirm is to say it live on the podcast so that people feel bullied. To do Las Culturistas.
We need to talk about 5-Star Weekend.
Can I
Is
tell
that on
you
the
something?
list? Yeah.
It's just another reason to get emotional today because it wasn't on the list. And I'm realizing how wrong that was
You're
because
so wrong.
you're absolutely right. We need to talk about the 5-Star Weekend, a show whose podcast I also listen to. The official one.
Love that.
episodes.
That's a rule of if you fucking love a show if you're listening to the podcast of it. That's rule of culture number 78. You fucking love a show if you're listening to the podcast of it.
I listened to Chloe Sevigny get interviewed about actually her surprising ties to Nantucket.
Really?
Yeah, people don't think that Chloe Sevigny is
She's a New York
connected to
girl.
Nantucket, but she actually has very surprising ties
She's
to
an
it.
East Coast girl. I think if you're an East Coaster, you've visited Nantucket.
Can I say something? That's not true. As an East Coaster, like not everyone has the ties
It
to
shouldn't be
Nantucket.
surprising that you've been to Nantucket.
You would be surprised the ties that she has to Nantucket, which made her want to participate in this show, which her fans have been surprised to see her in. No, literally.
As a fan, I was surprised and delighted that she played a townie so well.
Chloe Sevigny as a masshole townie.
So fun.
It's really good, and she's also not because she's like refined and Nantucket. She's let's
not a
make this
mass- I don't
very
think she's a
clear. No,
masshole.
she's not a masshole. I was being an asshole when I said that.
A
Masshole.
asshole. A New York. Wait. Okay, I just did Colin Bedell's podcast. All of his astrology content I've been following for years, and he's starting a new podcast. And they were like, "What'd you do?" I was like, "Yes, I'm such a fan."
I mean,
I did over the weekend. He read me down. Didn't read me down. He like really got it. He's so.
What was said?
He's always so fucking smart. And I said to him, I was like, "This is what I know to be true about you Long Islanders." And for my eternal bond with Matt Rogers, you guys are some of the smartest people on the planet. But it's rooted in like a working class sort of like, how are you? It's like, but it's intelligent.
I would say it will be dangerous to tell a lot of Long Islanders right now that they are the smartest people in the world, because I
don't
do
think so.
think that one of the symptoms of being a Long Islander is you tell yourself that
you're
all the time.
And look how far it's gotten you.
Yeah, I left long ago. And at the time I left,
you sure talk about it a lot.
I don't even think I brought it up today.
sorry.
Maybe even the Rosie conversation
I'm
earlier,
sorry,
but she
I'm
also brought
sorry.
up, she asked me the classic Long Island question, which was, what exit are you?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? I actually don't know that answer.
You used
But it
to.
feels like a litmus test for Long Islanders.
You used to know.
No, because when they ask that question, they mean on the Long Island Expressway. And
you weren't a driver. You weren't driving down the expressway.
Was not really that girl
LIE.
who was using it for that type of commute. So I would use Sunrise Highway. So I can tell you Sunrise Highway, I think, was like 44, 45, 46.
Go. Just say one of those numbers.
Well, that's what I explained to her at the time, but
You think
then
you
I
lost
was
her.
like, why is my conversation with Rosie O'Donnell about exits?
She asked you,
I guess because she asked me.
which is a Long Island way of asking.
Yeah. I'm asking you a
I'm
question.
asking you a question. That's what Colin's like. I gotta ask you.
I gotta ask you. Let me ask you.
Let me ask you. Anyway, sorry. Chloe
Oh, yeah.
70,
No, 5-star weekend.
5-star weekend.
We wanted to talk about it.
Darcy Carden.
Can I say she's the heart of the show?
She's the heart of the show. Face acting down.
There was some of the best face acting I've
Some
seen.
of the best face acting.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And Jay Gardner and reuniting with what's his face? Weren't they in a movie together?
Jay Gardner?
Jennifer Gardner.
Oh,
Jennifer Gardner reuniting with
the one and only Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant, who
Still swinging dick
still
as he walks
swinging
into
dick as he
rooms.
walks into. It's just such a what an eternal hottie.
He's
Eternal
a good one.
hottie. Jennifer Gardner. Eternal
Regina
hottie.
Hall.
Regina.
Loving my life whenever she's
I
on
love
screen.
my life. I love my life with Gemma Chan. I love my life with Darcy Carden.
They're doing a second season of the 5-star
Which
weekend.
is the best news we heard.
It's actually going to be nominated. Well, then they'll be like, oh, they only nominated it to promote it.
No.
But it's like, I'm sorry, sometimes we really do love things on Peacock as much as we say. And can I say something? We would have no reason to...
Candidly, like we're still the same fans as we were.
We're still normal people out here who love Peacock. We don't have the allegiances that are perceived out there to Peacock. We just thought that the best little creature, one of the nominees, was The Miniature Wife.
Now, I do want to say a thing that really got me through yesterday. I had like just a languid day, Sunday as fuck.
Everyone did, I think.
I know, the vibes were
because
off.
we were sort of talking about hanging out, and everyone was like, enough.
I've been watching. I've been telling myself I need to go on like a Lisa Rinna day one journey.
Really?
So I remember watching her first season in bits and pieces. I want to watch it all the way through, beginning
of Beverly Hills Housewives?
beginning of Lisa Rinna era to end. And as in her enemies on that show, I'm Rinna all the way. I'm team Rinna all the way.
Okay.
And because I see her on my screen and I light up.
Yeah, I mean,
She
there's
is one of
no
our best
question that
actors.
she is would cause anyone
Yes.
stimulus in seeing her on the show. Towards the end, I'm interested to see what you think.
Yes. Well, I was there towards the end.
Yeah.
With
of course you
the
were.
whole Kathy Hilton thing, and I'm like, whatever. There's stuff about.
I mean,
There's that whole side of Beverly Hills to me is like bums me
sometimes
out.
it's good to root for the villains, though. Sometimes like the
100%.
villains are the ones. There's nothing better than a good reality TV
And I don't want to call Rinna a villain because she was just being her authentic self. And can I just say, episode 1, the first couple episodes of Rinna just sums her all up. She's just like, I'm an entertainer. I guess I'm an entertainer, an actor. I don't know what to call myself. She is an entertainer. And when she and Eileen sit down for lunch, like they cut back to like old episodes of Days of Our Lives where it's just like, God, Lisa Rinna is just, and she's like, and I'm not ashamed of anything, which explains everything about her in terms of her like going to all these like runway events, her dressing up like full on committed to the new like.
She loves it.
But it's like she is a true entertainer in the sense that she is interested in what is on the front line, and she will commit in the way that she has committed for us at the Culture Awards. I just love her, and I think she would be an excellent Mary Todd.
You know, I think that they would be fools because the only way they can top you,
no, they've got plenty of people,
is to bring Lisa Rinna in after that.
What's on the list?
Confront ourselves. Why haven't we seen the Odyssey?
Well, we've been on record as saying that like we love Nolan. It's just been I do want to see it in IMAX, and it's still really hard to get a ticket.
I can't say where I was shooting.
You were shooting
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and I think that's where my NDA begins. So I can't say where I was, but I was in a place where it was not
accessible to go to a theater.
I could not go to a theater in the way that I had been told I must see the film. So when all of the narrative is like, we shot this on IMAX, you must see it in this way. Like this is, and then it's hard to do that. It's kind of like, okay, I'll get to it later.
Tough marketing.
And then I couldn't hear the dialogue at all. I just could not hear it. And then now I'm happy that everyone is, revisiting two things in culture: Interstellar and XOXO. And I'll talk about that in a second.
Wow.
But people are revisiting Interstellar, and they're like, "Oh, Interstellar is the best Nolan," and I'm like,
"I don't think it's the
would have
best
loved
Nolan."
Well, a lot of people feel that way.
That's just because people are
they haven't. They're over. They're over saying it's the Dark Knight, even though it is.
It is.
It's like I understand.
It will always be the Dark Knight.
Right. It's like, okay, people that like, I'm one of these people, but it's the way that people feel about like chocolate chips and oatmeal raisin. It's like you can say oatmeal raisin is your favorite. But
which it is yours.
It is mine. I know. So this doesn't really work.
It's
like Pepsi and Coke. It's like Coca-Cola is the girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I love Wendy's. It's like, no, you like McDonald's. It's like you think you're gonna get your cinephile card revoked because you didn't want to do the Odyssey to see the Odyssey.
I think we have to. Actually, this will be my. I don't think so, honey.
Will it?
Cinephilia.
I don't think so, honey. Cinephilia is really good because the goalposts, they move. Here's what I said. The QVC woman, let's not lose sight of her.
Toni. We know her name.
And can we remember it?
Toni.
Can you remember the QVC woman's name?
Toni is going on Fallon today.
What?
It's such a phenomenon. And the way she was posting on her own social media is, I'm going to be on Fallon, and it's just not a picture of her face, the back of her head.
Well, I mean, and thank God that her back of her head is so. But I'm going to say it ridiculous.
That's such a perfect example, which you've learned at this point, and known for a while, which is the art of that job is just to keep talking. And here's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And this haircut is just reminding me of a time when my mom cut my hair.
Stop. Sell me those matches.
Now oh my God. Well, now I'm on the spot.
Do it.
Oh my God. No, you go.
I have found, and this is going to be something that happens with everyone out there, whether you're lighting incense because you've had a really stressful day, whether or not, and hey, I'm not going to tell anyone here, but you like to enjoy a little, in the words of Brittany Murphy in my favorite movie, herbal refreshment. Or if you just want to light one of the many candles that we've spoken about on this very day, you need matches. These are amazing. So, and what I love about matches,
they're like little paintings.
They really are. And I love that every single one has a beautiful visual identity. So you can trade them. For example, like if you had one in there and I wanted it, it has the value, and that is the sharing,
Yes.
the exchange, because we all need to light a fire. And I'm talking about physically as well as metaphorically, Bowen.
And here's what's happening, and this is not a metaphor. We are selling 5 matchbooks
You're going to love this.
for $25. That's a $5 per matchbook value. That's a steal.
I know what you're saying. That sounds like far too much. This person does not have a grasp on people's economic reality
But these
today.
are luxury items. No. And
But
you think
these
I'm
are-
being think I'm
No.
being Lucille Bluth? That's
No.
very funny.
Excuse you. I know exactly why you say that, because what makes these
I'm
different? These are matchbooks from the first day of Las Cultch having a new set. And that's not just something, but everything.
And let's just talk about the set for a second, because I think this is the best compliment I can give a room.
Yeah.
I want to take a nap in here.
I want to take a nap in here, and you know what ties it all together is a beautiful centerpiece. And no one thinks they're going to have enough matchbooks for a whole centerpiece. That's because you're not thinking about them as collectibles. These are special.
And you're collecting hearts.
I'm collecting hearts because you want to know what? People, and I'm going to get vulnerable here. They relate to me. And they relate to me because they know that I need a light in the dark sometimes too. And that's why I have a whole little centerpiece full of matches right here, Bo. It's time for I Don't Think So, Honey.
Anything else on the list that you want to talk about?
We actually kind of got through everything.
Really?
Yeah. In a
couldn't find
really
Weekend.
exciting way, except this one thing that I wanted to sort of get into even more.
Okay.
Okay.
This is fabulous. This is Matt Rogers' I Don't Think So, Honey. His time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. Oh, you're just getting into see XOXO now?
Oh.
Some of us have been having a great time. Some of us have been having a lot of fun, including, I'm telling you this right now, some of the hottest gays on Instagram DM respond. Whenever I put up a flare that I like Camila see XOXO because I have taste, people respond, and they are some of the most beautiful men in the world.
That's so beautiful.
Camila, congratulations on that.
30 seconds.
And it's not the only album that people have just totally, taken and just thrown away, but it is the album of the moment. And I'm willing to say it right now. XOXO is the album of the moment.
15 seconds.
2026. And that is not to take away from what I believe to be the actual album of the year. And I'm just going to say this because I don't want to be totally frivolous. Worst Girl in America by Slater.
5 seconds.
Best New Artist Narrative. We need it. We love it. But XOXO, I guess welcome home, everyone. Like I said, the water's really warm. It's Miami.
And that's 1 minute. Cute girl with a sick mind.
I text Bowen and Jared all the time. I'll just text XOXO lyrics.
Or there was a time when your vocal stem was cute girl with a sick mind.
Cute girl with a sick mind. What's your current stim?
Oh,
You stimming?
I'm stemming on. I can't even think to answer a question.
Yeah.
Or just give me a fan. Or no, I'm suffocating. Open the door now.
Well, there's a lot to stim on in Confessions
Madge.
too as well. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't fuck with it.
it's not okay. I don't fuck with it.
People think the dance floor is frivolous. No, what does she say?
She says, safety in numbers.
Safety in numbers. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. I love whatever register she's in right now.
It's amazing. I love Madonna
Love.
so much. She's invented everything. Much like Peaches. Josh Harper and I say Peaches invented everything.
Mm-hmm.
Madonna also invented everything, obviously, in a more obvious way. But Peaches did invent everything.
Started it all.
Started it all. You don't get Slater without Peaches. You don't get Kesha without Peaches. You don't get all these things without Peaches. Okay.
You don't get. I don't think so, honey. Without Bowen Yang.
This
Okay?
is. I'm just gonna riff.
Let him cook. One of the top phrases of 2026. Give him 10. Give me 10. Remember this one? That was a good one. All right, this is Bowen Yang's I Don't Think So, Honey. His time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. Cinephilia. Let's just say you love movies.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a whole sharpness around it. You make it seem uninviting. You make it seem like it's a closed conversation, right? It's like, now everyone is like out here being like, this is what your Letterboxd top 4 should be. There should be one little silly one. It's like, no. There's no should with film.
30 seconds.
You should watch. Film is sculpted time. You should just enjoy the sculptures that you like. You should like the shapes that you like, and that can be anything. But there is this thing like, God, I'll never forget. I had the honor of going to the Criterion Closet, and I made the mistake of reading the comments, and it's just people being like, well, yeah, everyone loves Paris, Texas. Yeah, but I fucking love it too.
The most.
So then what am I supposed to do? Not acknowledge it, say that I don't love it, because then when I say that I do, it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I just like all kinds of movies, the Prestige, the Janus Filmsy, and the fucking Disney Pixar, I suppose. And I don't know. Let's just everybody not too much on the on the cinephilia. Okay?
And that's 1 minute plus. I will say it is. It was at a time a thing where it's like, oh, you've described yourself as a cinephile. That means you have an interest I might be able to.
But now it's like
engage with.
Now it's like you're not like, oh, like you're. It's stolen valor or something. And I just
cinephilia.
And I'm just like, I thought everyone just loved movies, different kinds of movies, but it's like I can be like, yeah, I'm kind of whatever on Nolan.
Yeah.
And apparently that's like a crazy take.
Well, when someone's artistic output is pretty much expected to be something specific, people can make value judgments.
Totally. And I'm thrilled that it's doing well, and that like the weird fucking like attempted woke takedown of it, the takedown of it trying to be quote unquote woke has failed, and like there is such a thing, like there's like a new kind of era of like auteur blockbuster directors once again. But overall I'm like neutral. I'm like, the way that people are like, oh, I'm neutral on Taylor, I'm like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Or like on any other artist, I'm like, that's
good.
Neutrality with art is like fine. Yeah. It's not a dire political need.
Well, things need to be mid so that we can see what's truly great.
Period.
Like, I do think we don't have enough people out here being like, this was fine. Like, everything is either like it's polarized to be like, this is an excellent thing or this is a terrible thing.
Totally.
And most of everything right now is fine. That's actually the big reveal about our culture right now. Yeah. Is it's all kind of fine.
It's all fine.
Like, there are things that are happening that are like, oh, that's extraordinary, that's cool, but we're not living in a time of like...
Which is not, we're not saying that the Odyssey is fine. We're just saying like there is like, we're trained to be extremely polar about anything and everything.
Toy Story 5 is out now, and
Greta Lee's in every movie.
Love that though.
Love that.
I mean, if Toy Story, Christopher Nolan and Greta Lee are all going to be ubiquitous, marry, fuck, kill, I marry Greta.
Well, Greta's in Toy Story.
Then I guess I fuck Toy Story and I kill Nolan. I knew it. I knew ya.
I knew it.
We end every... You have anything else you want to say? We still got to do a whole other one of these.
I know. No, I'm good.
But I'm excited.
I love our new set.
This is so good.
I'm so thrilled, and we're just gonna keep at it. I think we're gonna swap out the couch.
Yeah.
I love the couch. I don't think you know.
I have a very similar rug in my apartment.
I know
actually.
this rug is classique.
It's amazing, guys. This rug is amazing.
No, and I'm not nitpicking here. I'm just saying, like, you know, just prepare for some changes, some slight changes and tweaks. But this is all.
You know, I did almost bring one of our iHeart Podcast of the Year trophies today, and I thought to myself, do we want to display it? And I think maybe we will.
I think we will. Why
to
not?
Remind these girls.
Let's display it. That's what awards are meant to be. That's what you're supposed to do with them. Okay.
We end every single episode of this podcast with a song. I have an idea. I'm going to do the beginning of a concert that you missed.
Oh.
And I want you to think about the atmosphere being so dense with excitement, anticipation, because you know you're going to see your generational icon that you feel like you grew up with.
Yeah, you did.
maybe even you had your kid at the same time. She was having her kid. And you look around and you're like, wow, look how far we've come. And you see it's Madison Square Garden. There's people talking, they talk about me, they know my name, they know everything, but they don't know anything about me. Give me a dance floor, give me a DJ, give me a record, forget what they say, 'cause I need to go, need to get away tonight. I put my makeup on a Saturday night, try to make it happy, try to make it alright. Why this key?
She was young. And you
But
chose
why
it.
did I feel like I need to do it in that key?
Because, I don't know, hubris.
Ariana was right when she came on the podcast. I remember at the end of the podcast, I started to sing positions and like,
She's like, that key.
she was like, that's a weird key.
Let's just get to the chorus.
I know I made mistakes, I live and laugh day to day. It's never really easy, but it's okay. And the thing is, it's not a hard song to sing, but it's going to feel like it's a hard song to
But I
sing in a
think-
second because of what I've chosen.
I think we go for it.
5, 6, 7, 8. Wake up on a Saturday night. Could be New York, maybe Hollywood and Vine. London, Paris, maybe Tokyo. Something going on everywhere you go tonight. Tonight. Yeah, tonight. We can have one Hilary Duff album in the studio. Which one should it be? It should be the new one. I have it.
It's so good. Mature is my favorite song of the year.
Mature is?
Yeah.
Mine is Roommates.
Love that.
Too bad the episode's over, or we could verbally spar about that pop culture topic.
Next time. It's an eternal album.
Next time on Las Culturistas,
Culturistas.
which is how we end every episode. Bye.
Las Culturistas is a production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeartRadio podcasts.
Created and hosted by Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang. Executive produced by Anna Hosnier and produced by Becca Ramos.
Edited by Hot Dog Sandwich.
And our music is by Henry Kapersky.